I was asked just 1 hour ago that we can talk about why why we come back to the Abbey after every year since 2011. So I thought, okay, it's a good question, so I put some summary points. I think the first time I was here in 2011, Sravasti Abbey is a place, a very special place. Not anywhere in the world you could find it. And then somebody asked, what's the word to describe it? So I used the word heaven. Maybe the easiest way for the other people to understand. And so I think heaven means give you a very feeling of happiness, but the way of happiness is different. Gives you a feeling of peace. Give you a feeling of energy, but yet calm. Maybe to put it that way. I think that's heaven. Yeah. And the second reason why I'm back here is because to see my teacher. I missed her a lot. I'd like to see her in the eyes and to give her a hug. And so that's the only way to do it is to come here to do that. So, and to see that she's well, age catches up every year. So to have that opportunity to do that year after year I feel so fortunate to do that because, it takes time and effort, not effort, but economical reason to be able to do that from Singapore. So I'm very fortunate to do that. I'm also very glad to be here this time to witness her birthday. Her 66th birthday. Wow, happy birthday, Venerable. So in Asia countries, when we celebrate the Master's birthday, it's a very, very expensive way of doing it. They throw very expensive dinner. That kind of way, very luxury. So when I saw what happened at Abbey, it's amazing because there's so much humbleness in there, a lot of humanity, because I just imagine that we do that in a family. For my grandma's birthday, we will sing for him or her, but I couldn't bring them to the forest. But so working together in the forest is like having a family working towards together. Cleaning up for spring cleaning for Chinese New Year, So that's how I felt. It's wonderful. Marvelous. So this is home. This is really home. That's what we do at home, isn't it? Yeah, nothing luxuries. Very sincere, right from the bottom of the heart. So another reason why I'm here is to see all of you, the Venerables. Venerable Samke, the forest. Very something. Your beautiful words and your pictures that you took for us. Every time I see you, oh no, the person is going to take a picture of me. Very Jampa sharing a lot with the teachings. Merchong, your beautiful voice and your chanting. It touched people's heart. Very nice, yes. Very Damcho, sharing with us what she does on the YouTube. All the time to keep it updated and to have the connection to the world. It's an amazing job, but to keep doing that takes a lot of effort, And of course, Venerable Sotrum, my children still talk about you all the time. Venerable Sotrum, say hi to me for them, say hi to her. We'll be back. So you gave them a great impression. Thank you for that. And of course, the most important, the person in the kitchen, is like the mother in the house. Venerable, you know that. Without food, nobody's going to come here, It's a great job. It's a difficult one to please everybody taste buds. What do you think about that? It's tough. So, it's a difficult one. So I think it takes a person like a lot of patience and also a lot of hearing people come, this food no good. I'll take it and say, hey, that's not a problem. I just do what I'm doing, So it's not easy to be the mother of the house, to cook food every day. So we talk a lot about the human side of why I miss the Abbey. And of course, I miss the forest very much. It's like meditation to me every time I walk into the forest. Meditation is something that you feel painful, when you keep sitting on that, right, on a place for long hours, and then your mind keeps giving you this, you struggles with your thoughts in your mind, and you feel the same way you're in the forest, So to me, it's like meditation. But after the whole event finishes, it gives you a feeling of something you do not know you knew, or your potential, or your affiliation that you just discover. So yeah, forest is a place of meditation to me. So I love it. Yeah. So if I come here, definitely forest work. Have to be. Yes. It gives you a lot of little things that could say, I hate it, it's tiring and all that. But after the whole event, there's a lot of learnings you get out of the forest. That's how I felt. Yes. And this time, I got something that I took away. I learned how to saw, saw the tree trunk. At first, I started with a very thin one. Ooh, very easy. Starting to get a bit ambitious. The second one, thicker. Oh. Halfway through, I'm like, why did I get started in the first place? But, it's perseverance. And Venerable Sempa came and said, Jolene, that's ignorance, the root of ignorance. Really? So finally, we get the job done by 6:30. So, very tired, but good. Okay, last point. It's the Saturday lumbering class. We have been listening to the teaching on Saturday for 3 years, and it's always on the YouTube that we can see Venerable. And in Asia, we believe that hearing it directly from a teacher is the most precious teaching you could ever get. So hearing it on Friday, live from Venerable, it's like I don't know how to say, but for 3 years, imagine that moment. So to me, it's the most precious moment that Friday. Touching down, hearing that teaching live. I made it. So I feel very fortunate to have this opportunity. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Yes.
The Abbey is miles and thousands of miles away from our home, Singapore. But every year we still try to make it a point to come over here. We have our busy schedules, but I think there's no excuse. You still somehow you have to, and you need to find ways to be away from your busy lifestyles. Even for a couple of days, not months, but a couple of days is also good enough to experience something that we can't see or experience in Singapore. In Singapore, we have many monasteries, but it's very different from what you see and experience over here. Okay, so it's good to be away from the stressful and busy lifestyles as a employees or as a boss or or as a housewife or whoever you are. And for me, I think it's good because here there's no working on the computers from 9 to 6 every day, and no mobile phones, no WhatsApp, and busy with all the fingers exercising. And then for me, it's also challenging because I'm used to having coffee in my morning, morning coffee, and my 3 o'clock coffee. Here I can't get it here. I have it in my car actually. I was thinking, should I go and grab a packet and then mix them and then drink it secretly somewhere? So I think, no, and it's not where I want to do. You're already here, so you should follow the rules here, and then keep the schedules and get rid of your attachment basically. Okay, and here again, no favorite fruits of whatever you always eat. Like Singapore, we have our char kway teow, we have fried prawn noodles. Over here, oh, we have like salad. Some of the food you never seen what they are. So, oh, what is this? Oh no, oh, I better go and get my toast again. So to me, every day is toast. So but I'm okay because there's plenty of food for you to eat. More than enough for you to eat. But I think it's okay, and you get enough foods to give you energies to, do the works that you have to do here. Okay, and here, so it's a great way to transform ourselves here, and to get rid of attachment, and also to be in the right place to learn from our teacher. To be face to face with a teacher, to see, and then to experience what our venerables, the sanghas, what they are experiencing, what kind of lifestyles they are going through. Okay. And there's lots of works to do here in the Abbey, because you have so many visitors coming here every year, every month. And each are from different countries, and within US also from different parts. So we have to think of, where should we put these people here? I also heard that there's not enough room for everyone, that they have to stay in the forest in the tent. So, so probably I think we need more spaces in the Abbey. And working in the forest, as what Jolene said, is no easy job. Yeah, I think all the venerables. Frankly, when we see the venerables, the nuns here, we're seeing why most of them have great muscles. Yeah, did they do a lot of workout? So from here and then we understand. There's, I think, two places they can get the workout. One of them is from the prostration the 35 Buddhas. The other one is from the kitchen work and the forest work. I think that's how they get the muscles. Okay, and so over here we get lots of training, besides the meditation, the mental training, also the physical training, the forest work, and also the 35 prostrations. Yeah, we don't have much time to do exercising at home, but here, you have to do. So, it's a good way to exercise here. And also, I like to come here, especially the weather here is very nice and cooling, especially right now, September. Not too hot, not too cold. Here, you are away from those high-rise buildings, 60 stories, 50 stories, or whatever. Here, you can see the tallest building is this building, two stories. Yeah, you can see the trees is taller than this building. And the air here is very good. Yeah, at night, when everything is quiet, you can hear the breeze blowing on the trees. Yeah. Yeah, so for those who want to practice both mentally and physically, so the Abbey is definitely a great place to be. So don't think too much, You make plans, so just make the plans into action. Just come to the Abbey now. Okay.
So since it's the first time I'm here, so I will just introduce myself and how I get to know about Buddhism. Okay, so actually my parents are Taoists and my wife is a Christian. And before I get to know about Buddhism, I have no religion, because I don't know where to start and don't know who to go to. So I'm glad that my parents didn't force it on me to follow their religion or whatsoever. At least I have a choice of my own. So at the age of 25, I'm now 27. I was introduced to Buddhism by my relative, Jolene and Richard. So other than that, I also attended the Lamrim lessons on every Friday. And from there, I grew interest in all the topics. And also, the studies actually bring me back to present. It's like I'm so dwelled in my work and my the friends all around, and I forgot the most basic thing of life. So with all the lessons, at least it brings me back to my actions and the importance of everything, little things I do. So this is the first time I'm in US and I'm in the Abbey. So when I reached on Friday, I was in a shock. I realized my handphone has no more signal. I can't send any text to my wife. I can't update my mom. I was like, oh no, where can I get the signal? Okay, so and I also realized that I can't use the Wi-Fi here. There's Wi-Fi and I can't use. So it's like 4 days without Facebook, YouTube. I have no entertainment to myself. And I still remember yesterday when Richard and I we went to do the forest work and was walking up the hills, and I was using Richard's handphone to take pictures. And I realized that, hey, there's some signal. So Richard, can you let me your phone? I can text my wife. So, but from that, the message started ding. So it doesn't work. So, never mind, it's okay. But well, I still did my part that every now and then when I'm back in my room, I just text my wife like this time, this day, what am I doing? So at least let her know when at any time if there's any signal when the message sent out, at least she knows that what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. But I for my thoughts about this this experience, the environment is very good. It's very peaceful and it's very quiet. Where I won't get a chance in Singapore to do that. It's like if I was sitting in my room, I will just hear all the traffic outside. I can't even have a peaceful place that I can hear. So here it's really very nice, and I don't have the chance to see so many stars in the sky. Where here, the night is very nice. So waking up at 5 o'clock, it's like in my army life. I have to wake up at 5 o'clock. I have to do exercise. But here, I wake up at 5 o'clock. I don't feel myself dragging myself out of the bed. So I mean, it's a different experience. So at least I wake up and I start the meditation. It clears my mind. And after, I still remember that every morning the breakfast is very important because thereafter forest work. So I have to eat. So I must eat myself and eat more to have more all the energies to do so. Then forest work is something new to me. I have never done all this in my life. Other than in army, I drive a tank and bang down the trees. But here I have to carry the logs, so it's a different experience. Okay, doing all these things out of willingness and voluntary feels so different. Whereas, like, if someone orders you to do something, you have to, oh, okay, I do. But here it's like, you need help, I help you. You need help, I help you. So the difference in the feeling and the kind of accomplishment when everything is done up, like we built that wall of all the logs, and it's done up so nicely. It's like, oh, I didn't knew I could do that. and the teamwork, all these things makes me feel really, something really different. So in conclusion, the experience in Abbey is really very fantastic. The serenity of the location is very nice, and the daily meditation and the services are all really good. And I would never experience this back in my homeland. So to end this, I will come again. Thank you.